Fabrizio Romano gave an update in the middle of West Ham's £40 million offer. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea want at least £50 million to let Conor Gallagher go this summer after rejecting the £40 million offer from West Ham. Writing on his personal Twitter account, he reported that the Hammers submitted an offer of £40 million including additional for the British international, but after an internal discussion at Stamford Bridge, the Blues rejected their offer and told them that they wanted at least £50 million to sanction their departure, with West Ham to remain interested in completing the agreement. It has long been known that Gallagher will be a pretty expensive recruitment, but with only a few weeks until the new season, it is clear that West Ham needs to move. Romano confirmed that Chelsea had contacted Crystal Palace. According to Fabrizio Romano, Chelsea have contacted Crystal Palace defender Marc Guehi about returning to Stamford Bridge. Last week it was reported that the Blues were considering the move of their former players, but Romano said the London club had not held formal talks with Palace at this stage. Marc Guehi: there is a lot of interest in Crystal Palace defender, but it's still too early to say where he is going. Palace players are always associated with moves, but it is important to underline that Palace must be respected and they want important money or they maintain their stars. Chelsea have several contacts on the player's side 15 days ago, but again, there is no concrete negotiation or anything that advances. Chelsea, on the other hand, is serious about strengthening their options at the central defender after a serious knee injury suffered by Wesley Fofana. Recent report: Guehi will not be available at a low price. Palace may demand between £50 million and £60 million for the defender, which was sold by Chelsea for only £18 million 2 years ago. Manchester City has set a price for Aymeric Laporte, with Chelsea, one of the clubs interested. Chelsea are looking for reinforcements this summer defense because Mauricio Pochettino is seen to continue to improve the team that struggles to keep the clean sheet last season, and it causes continuous speculation in the media that Chelsea are targeting a number of potential defenders between now and the end of the transfer window to solve enormous problems in the squad. The shocking report appeared in the media last month that Chelsea had contacted Manchester City about the possibility of an impressive agreement for Laporte, which is one of the best defenders in the world of football. Manchester City has now made a decision to allow Laporte to leave the club for the next few months, and they will let him go with only £25 million. Bossman City Guardiola wants to improve the back line, but with too many options in the area, they are ready to let the Spanish star leave the club. Laporte is an ideal person to enter and help solve defense problems for Mauricio Pochettino. He is a leader and a person who can be on that side for the next 5 or 6 years. How did Moises Caicedo answer direct questions? Moises Caicedo remained silent when asked directly whether he would join Chelsea this summer.
Moises, you go to Chelsea?
A video published on the Sports Illustrated TikTok account saw him smiling sour, but refused to discuss the problem. Efforts to sign Caicedo have been well documented throughout the transfer market so far, with a number of offers rejected quickly. This provision has made things a little stopped related to the agreement, with Seagulls famous for holding fast to their weapons when they came to negotiations. The Blues have left their efforts to bring the top midfielder a little slower than they want until now, and this can make them pay what they consider to be an opportunity for the agreement. With less than 3 weeks left until the Premier League campaign began, Mauricio Pochettino wanted the scenario to be completed now because he wanted to choose a team that could beat Liverpool on the opening day of the season.
Moises, you go to Chelsea?
Chelsea are considering getting Fulham defender. Chelsea are looking for a new central defender before the start of the new Premier League season, and they may have found options on the left line in Tosin Adarabioyo from Fulham. According to Chelsea author Simon Phillips, through his Substack page, Fulham defender is one that is being considered to be visited by the West London club. While Axel was distilled from Monaco and Crystal Palace, Marc Guehi also remained on radar Pochettino. Adarabioyo is likely to be available at a much lower price than Caicedo and Guehi, as reported by the RMC Sport. Fabrice Hawkins reporter that he is available up to £13 million. because his contract will end in less than 1 year. Adebayo has made 58 Premier League performances for Fulham, 23 of them came last season as a starter in the heart of defence. Former ACE British U19 leads among Fulham defenders for the air duel 1-2-4 per game and sweep 5-5 per game. That is not the only area that is favoured by the English player. According to the analyst, he is at the top 20% of all defenders in the top 5 League Europe for the air duel he won. Adebayo may not be as famous as Chelsea's defensive target, but he is more than defending against the elite names of the Premier League in terms of his appearance. Chelsea is getting closer to the £35 million agreement pushed towards the sign-out of Arsenal. The US striker has been linked to the Inter Milan club after his sensational loan season with Reims, where he scored 21 impressive goals for the French team in the league. He had come out and admitted that he needed to play in the coming season, and Mikel Arteta could not give him a guarantee that he had to 100% making a decision to survive. Balogun attracted serious interest from clubs like Inter Milan and Chelsea this summer, because there was a feeling that he would not get the playing time he wanted the next season with Arsenal. At present, Chelsea and Inter Milan are leading the pursuit to sign a talented striker, and both are reportedly ready to pay the price requested, £35 million, so he has a choice. Balogun matches the criteria that Chelsea want to sign. He is young, hungry for goals and talented, something that will mean a big contract if he moves to Stamford Bridge, and it is also possible he will move to Inter Milan, but he will definitely be interested in moving to Stamford Bridge because he knows that the Blues do not have the #1 permanent striker at this time. So he has more opportunities to play at Chelsea than Arsenal and Inter Milan. Young star Chelsea Moreira detailed her plan for this season under Pochettino. Chelsea's new recruitment Thiago Moreira said she would be given the opportunity to play in the first team this season and was sure Mauricio Pochettino was the perfect manager for its development. The 18-year-old player with the team on their preseason tour in the United States and gave his first interview since joining Chelsea from Benfica this summer. He is one of a number of teenagers, including Andre Santos, Cesare Caicedo, Carney Chukwuemeka and Lewis Hall, want to prove their value to new managers Pochettino, who have an exemplary track record in increasing young talent. Speaking at the Chelsea Foundation meeting with local children in Philadelphia, Moreira revealed her purpose for this season. He said, "I have to take my chance and give my best in every game and every minute I play. The plan is that I work hard and try to win my place in the team and play. Joining Chelsea is a feeling that I cannot explain. I just need to work to show that I am ready." Moreira, an explosive left-winger who idolized Cristiano Ronaldo, only played 2 senior matches for Portuguese giant Benfica before moving to the Premier League. Silva talks about life in Chelsea under Pochettino. Chelsea's mainstay defender and Brazilian star Thiago Silva shared his views about life at the club under their new manager Mauricio Pochettino. So far, during their pre-season tour under Pochettino, the Blues have made a positive start to live when they beat Wrexham 5-0 at North Carolina before winning again over Brighton in Philadelphia as part of the Premier League Summer Series in the US. Silva, who was the captain of Chelsea against Brighton, explained how the Argentine player and his staff held an impressive training session when the players searched for a good connection ahead of next season. "Everything works very well. We practice very well and try to find the best connection and try to get a good evolution," Silva said in a post-match statement after their victory against Brighton. "We need to prepare ourselves well as a team, so we can start the season in the best way and try to have a better and more successful year. The environment is always good, but right last season with difficult results, the situation is also difficult. But the trust and belief in Mauricio began to be very interesting. He placed things in the right track and direction so that all players can undergo a good season and perform better." Prediction of the starting lineup for Chelsea versus Newcastle United for the preseason. Formation 4-2-3-1. Goalkeepers: Jamie Cumming. Right back: Malo Gusto. Left back: Ben Chilwell. Centre back, Chalobah. Centre back, Levi Colwill. Defensive midfielder, Andre Santos. Defensive midfielder, Enzo Fernandez. Attacking midfielder, Christopher Nkunku. Right winger, Raheem Sterling. Left winger, Michailo Mudryk. Striker, Nicholas Jackson. Okay guys, those are the predictions for the starting lineup for Chelsea versus Newcastle United for the preseason. What do you think? Don't forget to write your opinion in the comments column.